Hello guys, my name is Kyle and today I will be showing you guys my SpongeBob SquarePants DVD collection. So let's begin. So the first DVD in my collection is SpongeBob SquarePants The Complete First Season. And as you can see, there's the front cover, here is the side, and then here is the back. As you can see, there are all of the episodes listed in this DVD. And as you can see, there are the special features if you're interested in knowing what they are. So there we go, and now my next DVD is SpongeBob SquarePants The Complete Second Season. Really nice front right there. There's one side, there's the other side, and if we look on the back here, there's Plankton. And if we take off the slip case right there, you can see here's one design with a bunch of different characters on there. Let me know if you can list all the characters. There's the side, and then here's the back right here with some of the other characters. And there was the other side, and now if we look right here, you can see there are all three sides of each of these cases. And then as you can see, here's the front for disc 3, which looks really nice. Then we have disc 2. Then there's disc 1, and if we look on the back right here, you can see all of the episodes that are included with this DVD. And then if we look at this one, you can see all the episodes included with this DVD. And with disc 3 right here. So if we just slip those back into the case here, I'll be moving on to season 3, and I have all 8 seasons of SpongeBob SquarePants on DVD. So here is season 3, which looks really nice. I really like the case on this one. And then here's the back with all the episodes. They are both in French and English, to whatever your preference is. There are the special features, and here's the side of the case. Alright, moving on to Season 4 now. So here's the cover for Season 4, and I just have to say this case is amazing. I really like it. There's the side, and here's the back with all the episodes and special features on there in the description of the DVD and what it contains. And here is Season 5, Volume 1. So you can see there's that, there's the back right there, and the side. And if we slip these two out, they're really thin cases right here, but there's one of SpongeBob's expressions. Here's another, there's another one, and here's another one. So that's really nice, and if we slip those back into here, as you can see, you can change the expression, so I find that's a very cool feature of those DVDs. And it goes the same for SpongeBob SquarePants Season 5 Volume 2. This one has a really nice case right there. There are the sides. Here are the backs with all the episodes and special features at the bottom. Here are some of the designs you can use. There's another. Here's the next one, and here's the next one. So you can see I can slip this in here and get a complete different design so that I can show off this DVD in different ways. And now the next one is SpongeBob SquarePants Season 6 Volume 1. And then on the side here we have that. And then on the back there are all of the episodes and special features right at the bottom right. And then here are the different designs for these ones. The only difference is you can't display these designs, but they still look really nice. So there we go. Slip those back in there. And now the next one is Season 6 Volume 2 right here, and it has a nice shiny cover. There's the side. Here's the back of this one with all the episodes and special features. And here are the different designs on these ones. I really like that one. I really like them all, actually. Season 6 is one of my favorites. I know some people don't like it, but I found it was pretty good. And sorry I hit the camera there for a second. But here is SpongeBob SquarePants The Complete 7th Season. Really like this cover because it has everything and over 9 hours of SpongeBob hilarity. And there's the back for you guys, and here's the side. And now moving on to the last season available on DVD, SpongeBob SquarePants The Complete 8th Season, which looks really nice. I really like the design right there, how they form an 8. And then there's the back with all the episodes and special features. And now we will be moving on to my next stack of SpongeBob DVDs, where they are not just seasons, but they're individual DVDs. And here's the first one, SpongeBob SquarePants Viking-Sized Adventures, which looks really nice. And then if we look on the back there, there are all of the episodes and special features. Here's the next one, SpongeBob SquarePants Legends of Bikini Bottom, which is really nice. There we go. And here's the back with some designs. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom Adventures, all of the characters on the front there, or most of the main cast at least. And then I like this one because Patrick with the lampshade on, because he was partying at SpongeBob's house. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Friend or Foe, one of my favorite episodes. Let me know if you guys want a video on that of my updated top 10 SpongeBob episodes. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Karate Island. There's the side right there. And here are all of the episodes on the back. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Lost in Time. Really like this one. I found this at Walmart pretty recently, so I was happy to pick this up. Comes with a 2-part episode, Dunces and Dragons. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Home Sweet Pineapple. Really nice. There we go. And on the back, there are all of the episodes and special features, which are pretty cool. And then we have SpongeGuard on Duty. Nice one right here. Go on the side right there, and there are all of the episodes and special features. And now we have SpongeBob SquarePants Tales from the Deep. Also looking very nice right here. And then we have all of the episodes right there. Let me get that in focus for you guys. There you go if you want to read those descriptions. Here's my next one, SpongeBob SquarePants Lost at Sea. Also a very nice one with a double-length episode called The Sponge Who Could Fly. There you go. And now moving on to the next one, a bit of a newer one, SpongeBob SquarePants Extreme Karate. And there's SpongeBob, Squidward, and Sandy doing karate. And then at the back here, you get a description and everything, and that's very nice. And then we have another more recent pickup for me as well, which is SpongeBob SquarePants Sea Stories. I like the simplistic cover, and there are all of the episodes included. And then we have our next one, which is SpongeBob A Sponge for Hire. Then we have the side right there and the back. This one's a little sticky, so that kind of sucks, so I'm going to put that off to the side. And then we have our next one, which is SpongeBob SquarePants Hide and Seek. Nice one right here. Actually got this from Blockbuster, and since they shut down a while ago, I have had it since then. Then we have another one right here, as you can see the Blockbuster logo there, SpongeBob SquarePants To Love a Patty. Very nice one right here. And now we are going on to our next stack right here. This is a double DVD pack right here, SpongeBob's Squarepants Collection. Real nice design right there. There's the back right there, and if we slide these out, that slipcase, you can see the cover for the first one, SpongeBob SquarePants Ghoul Fools. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Halloween. And now if you want to see the back, here is the back for all of the episodes for SpongeBob SquarePants Halloween and for SpongeBob Ghoul Fools, which includes a double-length episode. So that's very nice how they include that. And I love DVDs with slipcases. And now here's a triple pack. You'll be seeing a few of these. This includes 3 DVDs, Whale of a Birthday, SpongeBob's Truth or Square, and Who Bob What Pants. Very nice design right there. There's the back side. And here's the back with all the episodes. And now moving on to our next one. It is SpongeBob SquarePants Triple Pack, SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric, Home Sweet Pineapple, and Where's Gary. Now, I already own all those DVDs separately, but I like to complete all of the SpongeBob DVDs, so I got all of the designs. And now moving on to the next one. Here it is, SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric, in its own separate case right here. There are all of the episodes on the back in French and English. And here is a Blockbuster case right here. This includes SpongeBob SquarePants Where's Gary right there. There's the design. And now moving on, here is a little slipcase, which didn't come with this, but I just had this from an earlier time. And it is SpongeBob Pest of the West. Same episodes as the DVD inside. It's just a little special edition Super Square Collection DVD. So that is very cool. And I really hope they put SpongeBob on Blu-ray one day, all of the seasons. That would be really nice if they could do that. But I'm not sure if that'll ever happen. I really like this case because it has a little feature. If you slip this off, you can see Patrick's wearing SpongeBob's pants. hence the name Patrick Squarepants. And then on the back right here, you can see all of the episodes included. And then we have the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Sponge Out of Water. Nice cover right there. I like the white, or the yellow outline. There we go. And now moving on to the original SpongeBob SquarePants movie. There you go. Nice cover right here. Slipcase. If we take that off, there you go. There's a description. There's the case. That DVD is in widescreen edition. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Runaway Road Trip. Really like this one. Has a good psalm, the road trip psalm. So there you have it. And now we have one of my least favorite episodes, SpongeBob SquarePants Triton's Revenge. But it still has a few good episodes on this DVD. I'm just not a big fan of the Clash of Triton episode. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Heroes of Bikini Bottom. Nice one right here. There's the side, and here's the back right here with all the episodes and their descriptions. And then moving on, we have SpongeBob SquarePants The Great Patty Caper. There's Plankton. This is one of my favorite episodes of all time. I love The Great Patty Caper because I'm a real big fan of trains, and they ride a train in that episode, which is pretty cool. And then we have SpongeBob SquarePants 10 Happiest Moments. There they are right there. Let me know if any of those episodes are your favorites. And then moving on, we have one of my newest pickups, which is The Adventures of SpongeBob SquarePants. It includes the entire collection of Mermaid and Barnacle Boy adventures. And there is that on the back. And now moving on, we have another newer release, SpongeBob You're Fired. Pretty good episode. I like all the costumes of the guys on the front. There are the episodes. And now moving on, we're down to our final few. And we have SpongeBob SquarePants The Pilot, a mini movie, and the Square Shorts. This is a cool pickup if you want to see some little mini SpongeBob stories. It includes 42 shorts, a 2-part mini movie, and the first pilot episode for SpongeBob SquarePants. Now moving on, here is SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas. I really like this case right here because Christmas is my favorite holiday. And it's just really nice, and Chocolate with Nuts is my all-time favorite SpongeBob episode, if you did not know. And then here's the same DVD, just a different case. SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas. It is the older version, but same episodes. So that's very cool. And the Christmas episode is a 2-parter episode. Or is a double-length episode. Here is It's a SpongeBob Christmas, the first ever stop-motion claymation SpongeBob episode. And there you have it. That one's pretty cool because it's nice to see them try a different style. And here's SpongeBob's Frozen Face-Off. I'm a big fan of this one too, and it includes an episode from Tough Puppy and Fanboy and Chum Chum as bonuses. And there you have it, guys. There are all of my SpongeBob SquarePants DVDs. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment down below on any SpongeBob DVDs you have. And let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Okay, bye.